Hi, today we are going to talk about English sentences. But before we start with it, let's look at this bicycle. Everybody knows that the bicycle has two wheels. I'm going to just break this bicycle and bring the front to the beginning. Do you think this is a nice bicycle? Can you ride this bicycle? No. Because this bicycle is broken, you can't ride it anymore. So, which means, if you want a good bicycle, you always have the front wheel in its place and the back always go to the back side. What does this mean? In English, the sentences are like bicycles. You don't break them. The front wheel in English sentences will be the words in the sentence that answer the question what or who. For the second wheel, we will have the words that show action. So, first one is the word that answers the question what or who. The second one is for the action word, movement, or we say verb. Let's have some examples. When you say what, you understand that we're talking about things, for example, books, tables, maybe a dog or a house. If we talk about who, we speak about people, boy, girl, maybe a mother, maybe a father, and many other words. When we speak about action words or verbs, we talk about, for example, words like cut, drive, cook, read, or maybe work, and many other words. So let's look at the bicycle again. The first wheel is for things or maybe for people. The second wheel is for action, movements, or maybe the verb. Let's have an example. Let's take one word from each wheel. So the first one I'm going to choose is a woman. The next one to show the action will be cook. So my English sentence will be the woman cooks. The woman will be the first wheel. Cooks is the action, will be the second wheel. Now look at the bicycle again. We have a small basket for the bicycle. Why do we need this? In this basket, we are going to put words that show place or maybe time. For example, I can say at school, in the garden, at 10 o'clock, in the store, or many other words to show the place or the time. So remember the bicycle, and I'm going to have more sentences for you. As we said, the first wheel is for the person or the thing. This time I'm going to say my mother. For the second wheel, I am going to say works. So now I want a little piece from the basket. Remember, the basket was for the place or maybe for the time. So now I'm going to choose a place. So who? My mother. What's the action? Works. What's in the basket? The place, which is at school. My mother works at school. Now just remember that if you're writing a good English sentence, you always need to start with capital letter, and we'll need to have a full stop at the end of the sentence. So let's look at the bicycle again. You don't break the bicycle. The first wheel is for the person or for the thing. The second wheel is for the action. And then we take a little piece from the basket for maybe the time or for the place. Always start with capital letter and finish with a full stop. Remember, to have a good English sentence, you need to remember about the bicycle. Always start with the first wheel with the question what and who, and then choose your second wheel, which will be the action, and then think about the small basket and talk about the place or maybe the time. Thank you.